Alright, so I haven't seen any trailers, I haven't watched any gameplay videos, and I'll be honest, I wasn't really looking forward to a new rugby game by EKO Software, but we're here baby, and we're going to take a look at Rugby 22. Right here we got the main menu, we got Colby, Zach Will Skelton. I have absolutely no idea who old man on the left is, but let's jump right into it, yeah? And to get us started, without further ado, let's start with your first rugby match. Alright, that's pretty cool. Select your preferred difficulty from 4 available. Need a warm-up, practice the basics by completing the tutorials. The difficulty and tutorials will still be accessible after this match. Alright, that's interesting. So, they're starting off with tutorials. There may be a couple of gameplay changes since Rugby 20. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's take a look at the difficulty level. We got Amateur, Semi-Pro, Pro, and I believe the new one is Legend. Okay, from what I remember, Rugby 20 was super arcadey as well as intricate, but was definitely more on the arcadey side, and the difficulty was way too easy even on the hardest. Here's hoping Legend delivers more of a challenge, but we're gonna chuck it on Pro for now. Come on lads, did you think I'd play on easy? That is a sin around here. Without tutorials, we'll go with for now, and we'll see if there's any gameplay changes. Alright, so the teams, we do have a couple of new licenses and all that. I'm pretty sure there's videos you can check out and info you can look up to see who's licensed in the game. For now, we are going to run with the All Blacks. We'll run off the newly acquired licenses. So we've got the All Blacks, and where are they? The Wallabies, baby. Rated 90 overall versus a rated 85 for Australia. That's a pretty cool away jersey, the indigenous one it looks like, but we'll rock with the home. Let's get into it. Now with the tutorials, I will play through them live, but if there aren't any gameplay changes, I won't be showing, so I'll most likely just cut out the tutorial part of the video. Move up the pitch and press the ball to avoid the mannequins. The longer you hold down L1 or R1, the longer the pass distance. So they still got the same passing mechanics. And this tutorial looks awfully familiar to Rugby League Live 3. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. Press circle at the right time to tackle the opposing player. Fairly straightforward. Alright, it's just a timing thing. Move next to the opposing player, then tackle him before he reaches the cones. Oh yeah. Gotta say the running is still pretty much arcadey looking, if you will. A little outdated for today's standards. That's a nice animation. The ruck, this will be interesting. Did they change anything in the ruck? When a ruck forms, press circle to bring in a player. Okay, so it looks the same pretty much. Just circle to add players in. I remember rucks being pretty fast if you can time them correctly back in Rugby 20. That's one thing I loved about it. Rugby 20 was fun for a pick up and play a few matches type of thing, you know. There was just no modes that kept me interested long term. You couple that with no Southern Hemisphere leagues and the game looking like a straight up PlayStation 3 type of game. The graphics looked severely outdated, as does Rugby 22, to be brutally honest. If the game plays well and was fully licensed, I could easily look past graphics, you know. So this looks like a new feature right here. You can bring in 2 players at the same time by holding circle. Oh yeah, you just hold circle, pretty much. I've got to say, it's pretty good that there's tutorials before your first match. As arcadey as Rugby 20 felt there was a little bit of depth to the gameplay. It just really lacked polish. Hopefully this is a more polished version of Rugby 20. Adding players to the ruck makes them fight to gain possession of the ball as shown by gauge. For greater impact when they arrive, press up on the left analog stick at the right time. Alright, let's get it. So, circle to add. And again, it's another timing thing, much like the last iteration. Once again, hold circle, bang, bang. I like that very much, that new addition to the rucking system. Use the right analog to keep the ball in the scrum until you reach the cones. Yeah, so this is a neat little feature. You can keep it in the scrum, much like in real life. That's pretty hectic. Learn how to perform lineouts by following the instructions. Square to keep. Straightforward button presses. Yeah, pretty straightforward. We've got the feint here, down triangle, then down circle for the maul. That's cool. We see the maul mechanic. I actually can't remember what the maul was like in Rugby 20, if I'm honest. Up triangle, square to keep. Ooh, this is new. Press triangle when the circle is as close as possible to the center to try to catch the ball. A circle briefly appears if you obtain the ball. Careful not to press it too late. That's cool. Kind of reminds me of the cricket games. You can also throw the ball at the back of the line out. So that's another thing I liked about Rugby 20's line out. Press L2, R2 to throw it at the back of the line out. Then press square at the right time to catch the ball. Can we throw a few feints in there? No, we can't. Back it goes. Oh, sick. Now there's a bit of skill involved to throwing it at the back. Interesting. Alright, let's get stuck in. Presentation. Not too bad. Player models are definitely improved. It looks like a select few. Unfortunately, they still have these black faces here for players they don't have. Might have to turn down the commentary and the music. Yeah, none of these teams have player faces yet. On launch day, that's not good. Alright, first of all, what I do want to do is take a look at these settings here. Music, sound effects up, commentary, take it down a bit. Ref, we'll leave that like that. And camera, action, TV side, and you can adjust. Alright, that's pretty cool. We'll keep it on action. We will raise the height slightly, and we'll push it back a bit. This is very cool, adjusting the camera angle like this. We are on the second to last difficulty setting, so here's hoping the AI has improved. We have overshot that, but it's still a pretty deep kick. Defense, oh no. Shambles already. The defense isn't responsive. This no automatic tackling isn't the greatest. Oh, got the turnover there. Let's try and play realistic. Take some hit ups. Man, I love that double ruck entry. Little exchanges between the big men. Oh no, we've dropped it. Cold. Have a look at this. By the Wallabies, that's nice. A poor pass. Do we still have the same set plays? So we do have the setups, depth, width, switch preset, and switch sides. Man, we got a lot of time here at the ruck. 13 seconds still. And there's your set plays. Pretty similar, it's just improved visuals to these plays and whatnot. Some expansive rugby being played here by the Wallabies. We missed the jackal. Oh, sidestep. Try saver. Oh, we gave the penalty away, I think. What's going on here? Yep, penalty. Oh, Quade Cooper. Did he get a detailed face? What is going on with his haircut? From the sideline, pretty much. And that's perfect. That is not Quade Cooper, and he should sue his barber. So we punted last time. Let's try the bomb. Standard. I'm not liking the defense here. Another loose pass. We can still get the quick rucks going. Look at that pace. Bang, bang. We lost that one. Looks like the passes aren't as magnetic as they were in Rugby 20. That's a good sign. Awesome, got the turnover. Go to Akita. Little draw and pass. Stuck like glue on Whitelock. We're going to lose the ball here. Yeah, this defense ain't it. It's just not responsive enough. That, and I guess I got to get used to it. I mean, this is my first game on. We get the ball back nonetheless. See how easy it is to break oh, what the heck. In the previous game, it was super easy to break tackles as well. Yeah, not a fan of the defense, man. I do like the double tackles, the gang tackles. And the AI seems to be playing alright. It feels less clunky than Rugby 20. Ooh, I guess a better phrasing would be it feels smoother. It looks like the animations and whatnot took a backseat to gameplay improvements. Prepare the kicker. It'll be Anton. And try send it into touch. We couldn't angle it for some reason. Yikes. Interception, I like that. That was smooth, and the AI is actually playing decently. I'm surprised. Classic Rugby 20 big hit. Ooh. They still got a mixture of oh, turnover. Let's try to score a try actually. Wow, we couldn't get that. Here we go. Oh, we could not pass that. Oh no. No. This defense, this defensive system ain't it. Obviously it will take time to adjust, but so far I am not liking defense. Look at this, our players just not doing anything. Two simple missed tackles. Gotta love the over the top try animations still in the game, as well as the over the top evasive maneuvers as Quaid. I can't get over that hairstyle, man. That is shocking. Wallabies go up by 10, half time, and so far my thoughts on the game is it's actually better than it looks, if that makes any sense. As much as I dislike the defensive system, I guess I'm enjoying the learning curve. The AI seems to be a tad bit better. This is only the second to last difficulty setting too. I'll definitely be having a crack on Legend after I have a few more. I just can't get over the defensive system. I get there's a slight learning curve. I got to get used to it, but the fact that it's timing based would make this a nightmare to play online, as well as all the other little mini games throughout. Trailing by 10 points. Let's see if we can get going in the second half here. I will eventually try and do some set plays, but I'm not confident in pulling any off. Especially the advanced plays, they're almost impossible to pull off with the defensive line right in your face. Damn, he didn't pass the ball, come on now. Is that a high tackle? It was. We got the advantage. I think that's new, playing the advantage instead of the immediate penalty. Let's go Bowden. I love the ruck system, man. I think it's about time we try a set play, I guess. Haven't done these in quite some time. It's literally been years. We'll do this switch. See how we go. Like I said, I am not confident. Like, look at it. Look at the setup. It just looks overly complicated. Alright. That failed miserably. Bro, this defense, I cannot deal with this defense. I will say this, the AI on pro difficulties is actually alright as well. Defense and in attack, they do spread the ball a lot, which is nice. They're also drawing in and passing. Look at this. It's just our players running around like headless chooks. We got old QC here, ready to take another kick. Looks like one of the Aussies went to the bin. Oh, a new kicking stance as Cooper slots it again. We are down 17 points. I know we're losing, but this is actually good. That the game is this difficult out of the box. There we go. Come on, we've got numbers here. There it is. Let's go, Rico. Ooh. They all kill him. I want to earn a hearty meat pie here. Straight through the guts. What is going on here? Let's try a set play. Rangy. Let's go. Shambles, boys. Shambles. What an offload, though. A fat lady is about to howl, boys. As we approach the end of the match here. That's not who I wanted to pass to. We still got possession though. We have to score here, surely. Not with the pass into no man's land. Oh no, they've turned it over and they're kicking it into touch. That is that is going to be the game. We don't even get to score a single meat pie here in our first game. Okay, so my first impressions after game 1 in Rugby 22 was actually fun. Like, definitely reminds me of Rugby 20. Rugby 20 was fun, like I said, for a certain amount of time, you know, and I feel like this is kind of the same thing with some slight gameplay improvements. I'm sure there's more things that I got to learn and that I'll eventually discover. I'll make a couple more videos of this. I won't be making any like career mode series, but I'll be playing on the hardest difficulty and I'll be on the hunt for some new gameplay mechanics, see if we can find anything juicy. But yeah, we absolutely got destroyed in our first game playing on pro difficulty. I can't wait to see how the AI plays on the hardest difficulty on Legend. That'll be fun. I'll get a couple more games in. I may or may not make an honest review on the game to break down the game some more, help the fence sitters decide whether they want to get this game or not. I know there's a bunch of rugby union supporters that are subscribed to the channel hanging out for a new rugby union game. I'm hoping this is one of 2 rugby union games we'll get this year. We'll just have to wait and see, but for now, if you enjoyed that and would like to see more Rugby 22 content or more content in general, be sure to show that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you later.
I'm TJ with the 9, Dane with the 2. Now we the current leaders of the new school. Mount Jewel, Paddy Dua, and the upwards. Whole city of the youth misunderstood. Trying to make this bitch bounce so you can run it back. I can way too